When you need a machine that is equally prepared to crawl over jagged rocks in the wilderness and reliably transport your crew to a construction site, the 2024 Toyota Tacoma stands as a completely re-engineered tool for the job. The character of this vehicle has always been defined by unyielding durability, but modern buyers demand a cabin that does not punish its occupants. Underneath the hood, the engineering data reveals a massive shift from the old naturally aspirated engines. The core powertrain is a 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. Looking at the specification sheets, this setup produces a robust 278 horsepower and an impressive 430 Nm of torque. All of this rotational force is managed by an advanced 8-speed automatic transmission. While nobody buys a heavy-duty off-roader for drag racing, the performance metrics indicate a 0 to 100 km/h sprint in approximately 7 seconds. Instead of a conventional trunk volume, we must evaluate its hauling capability, where the reinforced cargo bed supports a maximum payload of roughly 775 kilograms, depending on the specific configuration. Transitioning to the interior architecture, specifically the rear seat space and comfort in the popular double-cab variant, the shift to the TNGA-F platform brings crucial structural modifications. Because I am analyzing this based on technical diagrams and comprehensive user reports rather than physical testing, it is evident that the packaging prioritizes structural rigidity over cavernous passenger volume. The official documentation lists the rear legroom at exactly 33.7 inches. Compared to class standards, this remains slightly restrictive for individuals over 6 feet tall, as their knees will inevitably rest close to the front seat backs. However, the qualitative feedback from automotive testers highlights a massive ergonomic victory. The previous generation was infamous for its low seating position, forcing passengers into an uncomfortable posture with elevated knees. The new structural design features a significantly raised rear seat cushion, granting proper underthigh support, and completely changing the long-distance travel experience for the better. Beyond just the dimensions, the overall comfort heavily relies on the surrounding environment. Headroom is generous enough to accommodate passengers wearing hats, and the angle of the rear seat back has been slightly reclined to reduce lower back strain during extended highway journeys. Furthermore, the acoustic insulation has been thickened, meaning less road and wind noise penetrates the rear cabin. Practicality in the second row is also a major focus. Beneath the rear seats of the standard gasoline models, there are integrated hidden storage bins which are ideal for securing jumper cables, first aid kits, or valuable electronic devices away from prying eyes. The door panels feature molded cup holders large enough for oversized water bottles. To keep modern passengers satisfied, the rear console is equipped with dedicated climate control air vents to maintain optimal temperatures, alongside dual USB Type-C ports delivering fast charging capabilities for smartphones and tablets. Summarizing the entirety of this interior redesign, the rear quarters of this highly capable truck represent a calculated, pragmatic evolution rather than an attempt to mimic a luxury sport utility vehicle. It stays completely true to its rugged heritage by ensuring maximum ground clearance and off-road geometry, which inherently limits how much space can be dedicated to the rear footwell. Yet, the thoughtful ergonomic adjustments, improved seating posture, and modern connectivity options prove that the engineers listen to the feedback of the community. It provides a vastly superior experience for passengers compared to its predecessor, cementing its position as a highly versatile machine that bridges the gap between a dependable workhorse and a practical daily driver.